Recently, in London's Museum of the Moving Image, a major retrospective of Ray's career drew enthusiastic crowds. Scenes from his films, his drawings, and intricate animation models have been featured at museums and film conventions for years. For it is rare that in the field of special effects, an individual's efforts can be so clearly appreciated.
I'm now here with the man of honor himself, Ray Harryhausen. Ray, thank you for taking us through this exhibit.
You're welcome.
And appropriately enough, we're standing in front of the tribute to King Kong here. I understand at age 13, this was your moment of inspiration.
It certainly was. I wandered innocently into the cinema, Grauman's Chinese to be exact, to see a film about a gorilla. I didn't really know what the film was about. And when I came out, I haven't been the same since. So that shows what an influence a film can have on a young mind. I knew it wasn't a man in a gorilla suit, and I knew that the dinosaurs couldn't possibly have people inside of them. So I dug around in books, and finally I met a man who'd worked on the picture. And he told me all about stop motion. And then I got interested. I found books on stop motion photography and how it worked, and started experimenting in my garage, and it developed from a hobby into a profession.
Over the next few years, Harryhausen developed his drawing skills while continuing his experiments with model animation. His flair for fantasy was becoming evident. When he was confident that he was on the right track, he decided to make contact with the man responsible for the special effects in King Kong, the man who pioneered the use of model animation in fantasy films, Willis O'Brien.
Obie told him to bring his work and come up to our house sometime soon, which he did, and brought his mother and dad and his portable screen, and ran a bit of the film and brought his little dinosaur with him. And he was real young and sparkly-eyed and a nice boy. I just patted him on the back and praised him, and after they left, Obie looked at me sort of strangely, and he said, "You realize you're encouraging my competition, don't you?"
Now, after the first Men on the Moon, you returned to one of your tried and true subjects, dinosaurs, with 1 million years BC with Raquel Welch.
Yes.
Now, as you know, I've traveled all over the world investigating dinosaurs and asking people what their favorite dinosaur is. Ray, let me ask you, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Well, I'm rather prone to like the Allosaurus. He's a very interesting creature. We sometimes cross the Allosaurus with the Tyrannosaurus to give them a little bit of each of their virtues, shall we say. But the Allosaurus was very agile and makes a very interesting villain. But there are other bizarre creatures. The Stegosaurus is also rather one of my favorites as well. As you know, the stop motion medium has always been associated with the dinosaur, or since Kong, with the gorilla. And I felt I wanted to go back to that medium after our first Sinbad, and that's one reason I made Gwangi, which was a Willis O'Brien project. Willis O'Brien started it in 1942, but it was never completed. And so we found the script and tried to bring it up to date and bring out another dinosaur pictures. But I'm certain that dinosaurs have always fascinated young people. I remember when I was a small boy, I used to haunt the museum. And so it's a staple type of subject matter, I think, for a long time to come.
Well, they're monsters that actually existed.
Yes, and they're so fantastic in structure. There's a rather amusing story. My daughter, when we were making Gwangi, she was very small, and she used to push her little baby buggy around Harrods when my wife was shopping. And she had Gwangi in the baby buggy one time.
Fell upstairs, did you?
Yeah. And two little old ladies who were at the fish counter, they pulled back, they said, "Oh, isn't this a sweet little child? What have you got in your baby buggy?" And they pulled the cover back, and there they saw this dinosaur, and they bawled my wife out. They said, "For God's sakes, you must get that child a proper doll."
Well, Ray, Guanji has your eyes, though. Did you notice that?
It could be.
Could be.
Yes.